Hello, and welcome back to the Self-Actualization in the Age of Crisis Chapter Summary Series. I'm your host, Ron Rivers, and today we're going to be exploring Chapter 2, subsection, Cooperative Systems. Now, cooperative systems represent our embodiment of cooperative individuality, which in turn we infuse into the systems surrounding us. Cooperative systems matter because the primary restraint on innovation within the present knowledge economy is structural limitations, right? So the limitations we impose upon ourselves through the systems we operate within. The challenge of creating a culture of cooperative innovation is the same challenge we face throughout our history, right? Which is that new innovations always threaten the existing order. They threaten the existing, when I say order, I mean philosophies and practices specifically. So you have a system where you have these new ideas about how to work, how to kind of collaborate, but the existing order resists them on all fronts because its primary objective is to maintain itself. And those that are in the highest echelons of power within the existing system do their best to reinforce this initiative of power maintenance and status quo over innovation and imagination. The Age of Crisis highlights very clearly that our existing frameworks of innovation and collaboration, essentially like good so long as it maintains the status quo and bad if it disrupts things, are inadequate to transcend the age of crisis. So let's talk about what a cooperative system is. A cooperative system is at the same time a set of flexible legal innovation that allow for self-transformation as well as a global public good. Now these can exist in a wide variety of formats that I dive deeply into the text, but we should consider them for our discussion today to at the very least be a baseline of global public works that provide a very deep security net for the individual. Cooperative systems serve to close the gap between the values we embrace in alignment with the single truth and the relational universe and those that the systems we inhabit project upon us. Now, through the lens of our spiritual philosophy, cooperative systems elevate the individual and guarantee them basic material security as a human birthright. It supports the transition of our inheritance from dynastic wealth, right, wealth passed through family lines, to societal wealth, wealth owed to the individual for no other reason than being born in the immediate present. Cooperative systems strike at the heart of hierarchical dominion philosophies and hierarchical organization of our societies and structures. Cooperative systems represent the idea that individual protection, right, individual access and agency should be independent of the circumstances of our birth. And we'll explore specifics in the chapter of systemic actualization, but I also want to emphasize from the start that any cooperative systems we discuss today in our immediate present may in the future be inadequate. And a core part of the cooperative system is its ability to self-change. So we may discuss some human rights, and we may discuss the 8 dignities today that are ever present to our immediate present, but in the future they should and can be expanded upon without resistance. Ultimately, our embrace of cooperative systems recognizes that without the burden of extreme failure from our experimental impulses, we become more human. We become more free to better express our imagination within the universe. We believe cooperative systems to be moral, just, and right because they are creations of our own making designed to elevate our collective condition.